The measures we are putting in place to ensure that members of the public enjoy the festivities associated with Christmas and New Year without any fear of crime. We realize from past experiences that the season normally around this period is characterized by so many law, order, and security challenges because the criminals also want to take advantage of the season and dispossess members of the public of their hard-earned monies and valuables so as to be able to celebrate the season. In view of this, we have put a number of strategies in place. Let me start with even the road aspect of it. Our MTTUs have been put in place to ensure that they enforce traffic regulations on the highways and in the city roads, also to ensure that generally the accident rates on our highways and in our region are reduced to the barest minimum. We know that this season is normally characterized by an increase in number of accidents. We are working very closely with the regional road safety, National Road Safety Authority, together with DVLA and with all other stakeholders we are on the roads, on the highways, checking speeding drivers, checking drivers who take alcohol and drive, and then also checking drivers who drive beyond the mandatory 4-hour period without rest. And of course, taking into consideration all other factors which normally contribute towards accidents. So on the MTTU front, these are the measures that we are putting in place. We are mobilized all our MTTU personnel from all the 7 divisions in the region, and they are all on board, working very closely with the National Road Safety Authority officials together with the DVLA officials. On the general crime front, we have put in place certain measures. Some of them I will not want to disclose for obvious reasons, but suffice it to say that intelligence gathering is one of the key pillars that we are using. We are gathering a whole lot of intelligence on criminals and criminal activities, their hideouts and all that, and we are pursuing them and taking the fight to them in their hideouts. Just yesterday, we conducted an operation in Kasua where we stormed certain locations in Adade and Kasua Zongo, and we succeeded in arresting about 15 suspected criminals. We will screen them. Those who are found culpable will put them before the law courts, to answer for their wrongdoings. Yes, we have lined up a lot of these, and as I said, intelligence is one of the key factors. Before we move on any of such swoops, you must straight away understand that they are intel-led. Yes, we will not just move at random, but we will make sure that we gather enough intelligence before we move. In the days to come, you will hear about a lot of these in almost all the towns in the region. So that is one of the measures. And of course, we are beefing up patrols. Through our crime analysis, we have identified certain crime-prone areas, and we are attaching special priority to those areas. We are deploying personnel there. In fact, in identifying those areas, we've also identified times of the day that those crimes are perpetrated. So you'll find out that we have started beefing up patrols in those particular areas during certain specific periods of time. Yeah, we have started it. In fact, we started last night, and those in those particular areas, I believe they probably saw an unusual police activities in their neighborhoods. We are going to intensify it, and we are going to carry it to all over, yes, to ensure that law-abiding members of the public go about their activities without fear of crime. Our snap checks, we are making them very versatile and very, very unpredictable. during this season. We'll be moving them at random. You may see them today here, tomorrow you see them at another location and all that. That is very, very key to our operational strategy. Yes. So, as a whole, police patrols are going to be intensified, all in the way of combating crime and bringing it down to its barest minimum. Yeah, so this is on the crime fight front. Let me come to that incident that happened between Ejimako and Isachiri. As you are all aware, working very closely with the good members of the communities on that stretch, were able to arrest one of the suspects who perpetrated that heinous crime. I am happy to say that we are making headway in our investigations. Unfortunately, you will bear with me now if I do not disclose certain things. But at the right time, when we have all our suspects in the bag, we will now come out and give you all the details. But suffice it to say that we are working very hard at bringing to book the three accomplices of the one we have now. The three accomplices who are at large, we are working very hard to bring them to book. So the situation is under control, and those who have observed police activities on that stretch of the road will realize that we have since revised our operational strategies on that particular route. We have introduced some snap checks on the roads, not the main highway as we all know, but on that branch road. And then we have also introduced some patrols as well, just to ensure that there is no such repeat of that type of attack on that road again. We are also focusing on other vulnerable routes in the region as well, especially those that market women use. We have made similar arrangements in terms of snap checks and also patrols. So this is the little that we have for you today. And as you are already aware, we keep interacting from time to time. If something comes up again, we will not hesitate to call you. We thank you so much.